Before I came to you, I always thought there is God is something different and we have to reach them. The maximum reachable height is going to heaven. But many of us don't know that we are that itself and we have to realize it. Was it my fault that I was not aware of that?
Yes.
Then that made to come to you.
That is also.
It is because I feel it is only the circumstances which is driving. Not I don't drive anything. If I turn back and see, it is the circumstances that drives.
You are seeing it like that. There are two things. When we say time, there is a scale of time, which is 2-3 types of time I can tell you. There is a concept of circle time. That is like snake, it's going like Valayakar. That is in certain sects like Jainism and all that concept at all. No sukh dukh coming by one coming, another going that way. Another is this time and space, linear time. Now beyond this is another one cyclical time. So these are the time that is the Chaturyugas concept, they are revolving. Beyond that is eternity. No time, no space. So then what is ruling? Who is the ruling? This. So if we are into these concepts, then our limitation is still that only. For example, you said heaven. Now the word for that is because these came later. The language also have, the Sanskrit is the oldest language. And the language frame is such that every letter has a meaning. Other languages, words have meaning. Here every letter has meaning. Like kha, it means sky. Only one letter is sufficient. And there is a inbuilt mechanism in that language which is one with the nature. So there the word for heaven is Swarga. Now if you break it into syllables, you will get its real meanings. I will tell you one or two. Swar is the what you sing in, that if it has gone in the correct direction. So the ga means gaman, the weight is there. That means you have gone into your swar. Now nothing is left to you. The way this music is to reach God, there's some device. What is the meaning of that? That means everything is moving into a rhythm. Whatever is happening has a proper rhythm. Now you have become your consciousness such that you have fallen into that rhythm, Swarga. Nothing. You have become permanently into that rhythm. You have found your Swarga. But that is the limitations you have made to yourself. Once you fall from that position, then again you go back. So they devise other concept. No, so long as your punya karmas are keeping you there, you are into Swarg, then your punya karmas bank account is over, you have come down. That is not. That is so. These things, everything is there in divinity, whatever, because that is also there. When I say, because this becomes very, it needs some discernment. Krishna says, "Na sato vidyato bhavo, na abhavo vidyate sata." That means there is no dearth of truth and there is no existence of lie. Now when there is no lie, how can anyone speak a lie? That means illusion. People are illuded. So when illusion goes, then you move faster. So all these things are there, but they are illusions. Higher, as I say, why I give this example of that you are an illusion, smaller Guru is a little bigger illusion, but illusion nonetheless. So all the things, they are illusions. Other than truth, everything is illusion. So they are higher illusion. They have their existence, but if you cross for you, they do not exist. if there is a rope lying, looks like a snake, but you know that it is a rope, then there is no snake for you. So this is how it is. So everything, every illusion, it has an existence for you so long as you do not understand as an illusion. So now who is deciding? That is the question. So there are elements. That is two things human beings have got. Karma swatantra means you have freedom to choose. And you have will to execute it. So that other than lower species, they do not have that. They are driven by nature and needs. An animal, when is hungry, will eat, and when not hungry, not collecting anything. They are like that. But human being, even if he is not hungry, can collect. So it is open for all what kind of choices we make. Free will you have. Why these things are there? Because divinity also has them, and he has made. He says no. In all the species, all are dear to me, but human beings I like more. So there is this free will. So choose something. That creates karma. So then that account goes, because out of your free will you are choosing to do something. So the part of you which is driven by circumstances is an animal part. Or natural part anyway. It's not normal. It's natural. But when you are choosing something, it's normal. You are not normal. You want to do something. So that is, you are accumulating that karma. Now, what is behind that karma? With what intention? Real word is bhava. That is the deciding factor. That what is the bhava? Are you trying to be smarter with the God? No, there is this. Krishna asks, what should be offered to you? He says, patram puspam phalam toyam. You give me a flower, you give me a leaf or something like that. Then the Sethji has crores and he says he doesn't need. With bhava, I am giving patram and pushpam. Okay, you have patram and pushpam. So you cannot be smarter than the one who made you smart. So he said, with bhat bhavam you are giving. So it could be just nothing. But when you are executing a karma, with what intention, the innermost intention and bhavam is what? With which you are executing, that becomes your karma. Now that is called a truth. Because that is the ultimate. Any intention, any bhav, what it can do. No, you were going to save somebody's life. God forbid something happens. But even a court of law will leave you just like that. Forget the higher authority. Because your intention was wise. I have to save this life. So how many, why? Because this act happened. No, there are so many agencies working. You are not alone. You are just doing your thing. So what is the deciding factor? What time we go? So this for satsang we say very clearly. Towards moving divinity is not easy. 2-3 things people taken for granted. Because they say, no, what is there in it? Until and unless God himself is willing, you cannot go to a satsang. Cannot move in that direction.
This is why exactly I feel I am driven by.
But don't say circumstances. Okay. That is the difference.
Okay.
That is what I wanted to clear. It is not about circumstances. It is yes. That only if you are looking for something, this is truth. If you are looking truly for something, then something is looking more than you, because its volume is bigger. So when you are looking for God being bigger in volume, in every sense, or more dimensions in truth. He is looking for you the same. So that is how. So when this meeting point happens, when that thing, your karma and everything has become like that, and then is grace. No, that is how. Otherwise, even in the houses where satsang happen, there people prefer to gossip in the same house. You may explore the world. Now what to do? So that's these examples I am giving, that until that is there. So it is not black and white world, it's a grey. That when you say the color of reality is grey, it is not no, if this person is doing gossip then it is black. It is not like that. So all the time this is grey. So only thing what we have in our hands is our efforts. That is the key. How these things are, so that our karmas is clean, our karmas are melted. And we reach there. Then when you feel like anywhere you can sit in meditation, anytime it can happen. You melt. Because you are truth inside. And like begets like. So then when it has become, then there's some looking very much. So you arrange this. That is why we say it is valuable. No, it is written in almost all the scriptures you find. There are certain, if they are real scriptures. Some where it will be mentioned, it should not be told to each and everyone. Now, so much has been written about it. Even in Gita it is written. It should not be told to the one who are not devoted. And why this injunction? Then there will be people, it will not reach. No, it is real. Because they are not capable of valuing it. Something, suppose your tongue is not proper and you are giving some sweet, and because you had fever it sounds bitter to you, then you will go and say it is bitter. Because you will not go like this, then no, my tongue is not fine. So there needs to be some preparation for the truth to descend down in one's heart. That is why in the same place so many people sit and they get according to their preparation.
And everyone at some point have to realize the truth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone, there is no option.
No option. Only is this just time. Time. Otherwise, this way I am saying, in
Is
eternity.
it time or is it God's will?
God's will.
God's will is grace, you can say that. That God's will works, the Daivat Panchamam. This means when you have put your 100%. It is not that I am sitting here looking for God's will. When I have put my 100%, then that thing should be considered.
So when your intent of seeking is good, God's will happen. What you are saying is when the intent of seeking is good,
has to good to hai hi, that has to be real. That
then you will get God's will.
That example I have given about that Seth, the money-minded person, having 10,000 and offers a patram puspam. Then God said, no, give me only anything with bhavam. And what for you are keeping that? That example I am just trying even in human life how it happens. If you have to wake up at 4, for that you will not strive. If you are hungry, you will wake up at 4. If it is for meditation, you will not. If it is for hunger, you will. You means be human beings. So that has to be real at equal footing. God is not saying anything about that. It has to be real seeking.